Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades. And yep, let me just move my mic a little bit closer, and yep, let's just get right into it. Again, no big announcements today. I guess this announcement would be that Martin has created a new little banner for me that I'm going to be implementing on the live streams. But yeah, overall, there you go, there's the banner, it's just popping up now. But yeah, overall, let's just get into it right now. Bitcoin is at 29,961. Again, not much movement today. Again, it was looking quite bullish yesterday. We'll take a look right here on the daily market cipher. A 21 and a 15 and now an 11, so a big reduction from where we were from that 21, you know, a big pump to all the way to 31,400, and now we're back down to 30,000. Again, retesting these levels, not something I like to see. And we could take a look right here that it looks like we could potentially be in a short-term bear flag right here. If we do break down, we have our next target set, which is right here. I'll just outline it for you guys, which is at 24,400, which is all the way down here at this temporary top where we start to test some support. Actually, sorry, test some resistance. What am I saying? So we started to test a little bit of resistance here for a few days. Again, this was only a few trading days. We'll just zoom out here. Maybe I guess you could say a week that we were here, and then after that we were off to the races. Again, this area right here to me looks like a very big air pocket. I don't expect Bitcoin to stay at these levels for very long. Once we start going, we're gonna get going fast. So that's why I'm not too bullish on Bitcoin at the moment. Again, yesterday I was quite bullish. It looked like we were gonna break out towards the upside with that daily market cipher. We can take a look at right here that as we tried to make a play on Litecoin, and it ended up not working out. And look, in the spirit of full disclosure, I am very transparent with my trades, and I always update my trades in the Crypto Mickey profit loss history, which is in my website. Links in the description. You guys can take a look. We ate a nice 20% yesterday, 20% loss on our trade, but again, it was a very small portion of our trade. Sorry, it's just, very small portion of our portfolio. As you know, we never go all in. We only trade with small amounts and make great gains overall. But right now, we've been reduced down to a 66% gain overall, down from an 84%. We were down to 50% from that big loss that we incurred the other day, but now we're back up to 66%. Overall doing quite well. Again, I expect the end of the year to be very, very good. As we compound our gains, it's just going to keep helping on from there. But right now we're just looking at the markets, analyzing. Not much happening at the moment, and we're just moving sideways right now. Not much action. It's quite difficult to trade these patterns, in my opinion. When Bitcoin moves sideways, there's not many opportunities. But yeah, we'll just do some more analysis. Again, if we do break down, my next target is going to be looking at 24,400. After that, if that support level doesn't hold, then again, you're gonna probably take a look at the previous all-time high, which is at around 20,000 right here, or 19,000. And again, you still have that 200 weekly coming in at 22,000 right here, which will probably get a nice bounce from those levels. And after that, you have 16,000, which is the 300 weekly, and then the 400 weekly at 12,000 right here. And I guess if you want to take a look at the 500 weekly, which is all the way down here at 9,851. Again, these, I don't think the 500 weekly has ever been tested, because we know the 500 weekly only started in March of 2021, and it's only been going on up from there. But yeah, overall, those are your support levels, or your major support levels for Bitcoin. We'll take a look at Ethereum quickly. Ethereum, again, getting a beautiful bounce once again at that $7,200 level, but doing something similar to Bitcoin. Could be potentially forming a bear flag at the moment. And let's not discount the fact that we still have a very bearish weekly time frame right here with a 16 and a -2. Again, looking a little bit better. I believe this was a -3 or -4. I'm not too sure. I'll have to go back and look at my old video. But again, if the Bitcoin price does keep dropping and the traditional markets keep dropping as well, then you're going to see Bitcoin keep going down as well. Again, today, we are expecting some green on Sunday night in the futures, but they sharply turned red with that bad news coming from China's economic numbers. And now the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 took a turn for the worse. But again, you never know what happens in these markets. You could always take your chances with the probabilities, and sometimes the probabilities are in your favor 70%, 80% of the time. 2 out of 10 times you're going to lose your trade, but again, 8 out of 10 wins is very, very good. Now moving on, let's take a look at some altcoins. Again, People love them altcoins, so we're going to take a look at them. But again, let me remind you, in a bear market, it is possible, it's very, very possible that these altcoins do keep going down to even minus 90%, minus 95%. Some of them will go minus 99%. So you know, never think that these coins are, just because they're amazing projects and they have lots of promises, that they're going to keep going up to all-time high and infinity and beyond. But you know, just stay level-headed and realistic. And right now we can see that Atom is back down to $11.18. Again, some support coming in around $11.05. Trying, you know, retesting support right now. If we do get another bounce towards the upside, you could probably take a look around $14.76 as your major target. But before that, you probably want to take a look at $12.47. As you can see right here, you had a nice little low right here, and now you retested it as resistance, confirming it as resistance. So your next resistance is going to be probably around $12.76, I believe, I just said, or $12.50 flat, if you want to call it that. Again, I'm going to be posting this in the Discord for you guys to see. Let's take a look at Avax. I know someone in the Discord at the moment is in an Avax trade. I guess you could say there's a potential little, there we go, we'll draw a little rising wedge right here, if you want to say that. Again, this is a bullish pattern, but you don't want to discount what's happening to Bitcoin. It is looking quite bad. If Avax does hold here, you could probably see some upside at $36.76, which would be a small little pump of, I believe, 13%, a very small pump of 12%. But again, if these levels don't hold, you're going to be taking a look at $23.35 as your next major support, which you can see right here with some support when we held it back in the, let's take a look, we'll zoom back here, back in March of 2021. Again, these are some major supports. Obviously, you know, you could probably take a look at some lower levels, even lower ones, once Bitcoin does keep crashing, or, you know, if it does keep crashing. I don't want to guarantee anything, but yeah, overall, those are going to be your support and resistance levels for Avax. Let's take a look at some other ones right here. Let's just take a look at Luna. Again, Luna is just in the abyss right now, very low. Let's take a look at some shorter time frames. What is this trading at now? 1/100th of a cent, yeah, something like that. But yeah, I think I threw in like $100 as a joke. I didn't let anybody know because I didn't want anybody to invest in Luna, as it's almost a failed project now. I guess they barely hold anything in their reserves, and I think it's down over 50% since I threw in $100. So it's just as a joke. But overall, Luna is doing terrible. That's something that's basically a write-off for most investors that have put any money in Luna. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana, a great coin. Love to trade this all the time. Let's take a look at it right now. Again, seeing some resistance around $57.77. If we do start to come down, you want to take a look at $44.30 as your next support. After that, if we do if we do start breaking up, you can start to take a look at $66.14. And after that, even if we do make it up here, which I really doubt, $81.85. Again, Binance coin, you're going to see some resistance coming in around $33.09, and as support, I guess you could measure these previous lows right here. But again, Binance coming as low as $220. So again, I don't really trade Binance coin, but you guys could probably take a look at 225 as your next support level, as you had some support right here. So we'll just map it out for you guys. Let's just zoom out right here, and let's get on the daily. Daily is a little bit better. There we go. We go a little bit further back, and there you go. We're on 225 again. We did wick a little bit below it, but if you're not too over leveraged, you would have done okay. So overall, seeing some nice support there, as you can see, support, and then support once again. So overall, not too bad. But yeah, moving on, let's take a look at XRP. I know there's a lot of XRP fans. Daniel is a big XRP holder, and if XRP does start to come up, you definitely want to take a look at 51 cents. That would be your next point to short. You could probably make a nice little gain too if the bear market does continue, which I expect it to do, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. But yeah, overall, 51 cents is going to be the next point to short for XRP. And let's just take a look at one more coin. What do you guys like? I don't know. You guys should leave some comments, some coins in the comment section, and I'll do some analysis on the next time I do it. But yeah, overall, I think that's enough for today. We'll take a look at Matic quickly. Matic, again, holding support around 65 cents. Your next resistance is going to be potentially around this previous low right here, around 80 cents. Let's just zoom out a little bit. But yeah, overall around this previous low is where I'm going to be looking to short Matic if we do get to that point. And probably, oh, let's just make that line straight. I like my lines nice and straight. But yeah, you're probably going to see some temporary resistance right here, as you can see Matic struggling to get above 74 cents as well. So I'll just paste that for you guys, and there we go, 80 cents and then 74 cents right there. I think I made too many copies there. But yeah, overall, let's move on. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin hash ribbons. Again, I think I did a little bit of work on this when I got home from work. I'm mapping out some capitulations now for you guys, so you can see every time, well, I mean, like every time we've capitulated, we've got a significant correction, but not every time. So sorry, not every time has been a significant correction, but every capitulation has mostly led, you know, to a substantial drop, except for obviously it's a couple write-offs right here. This drop right here was only about 3.6%, and then this drop right here was about only 7.56%. And again, that was only a drop in one day, and after that it was a big rally towards the upside, at which point the buy signals are actually significantly more reliable. As you can see, nice buy signal right here. Oh, I guess I guess I miscalculated that one right there, but yeah, let's just drag it over. Can we drag it over? We'll just drag it over back here, and there you go. Am I on the daily? Yeah, I'm on the daily. Okay, so everything should be okay. But yeah, overall, if you're from there, you know, your highest point that you would have seen is 46%. And then right here, you got a buy signal back in January of 2019. Again, 295% pump, just on spot, no leverage too. And you probably have some of the biggest ones you've seen right here back in the August of 2016. Bitcoin pumped up from the buy signal right here all the way as high as 3,355%. And then now we're going back into the old ages, back in 2013. Nice buy signal there from the hash ribbons, going as high as 5,316%. So some crazy gains overall when it comes to the buy signals on hash ribbons. And right now, you know, we could be getting close to a capitulation. And you can see that near the end of the near the beginning of the bear markets, or I guess as you could say, when we're in the bear markets, the capitulations are significantly worse. So you can see right here when we got a capitulation and we're in the bear market for, you know, for the 2018 Bitcoin price. Bitcoin fell over 50% right there, and right here we fell over 56% near the end of the bear market in 2014. And now, you know, we're in the bear market of 2022, so it depends, you know, are we going to drop 50% from here? Because a 50% drop from here will bring Bitcoin down to around $15,000, I believe. So let's take a look right there. Yeah, it would bring Bitcoin around $14,000 to $15,000, and this would be a capitulation from these levels. So, but you never know. Maybe Bitcoin does pump up back to 38,000, and then we'll get a capitulation cross. Again, I'm just speculating right now. And let's take a look at the pi cycle top indicator, because someone in Discord was asking what this was. Again, this is just a pi cycle top indicator, and it's the cross between these two moving averages. And so far it's been pretty accurate in anticipating some tops. And you can see the pi cycle top right here back in 2017, and the Bitcoin price went only down from there. And we did get a pi cycle top back in April of 2021, and the Bitcoin price actually did correct significantly after that. We went down about 54%, and then we actually made a new all-time high after that, but ultimately Bitcoin, it still kept going down. And right now we'll zoom out right here. We'll take a look at these pi cycle tops, where there were actually two in one run, and then it actually anticipated some pretty big drops after that. We'll zoom in a little bit better so you can see. So you got a pi cycle top. Yes, the Bitcoin price pushed up from there at least 83%, but ultimately came down 68% from those levels. So overall, it's pretty accurate in anticipating some tops there. But yeah, again, these indicators are not always 100%. And right now you can see that Bitcoin price has currently come down 29,876. And let's just take a look at some not stable coins, some stocks and some indexes right here, and especially some commodities, as we are getting a green. We did get some green today in the silver price and the gold price, but again, the gold miners and the gold and the silver miners are not moving. It's good too, because I like to accumulate at these levels, and we have actually started accumulating $5,000, $10,000 positions in gold and silver, bit by bit, buy, and again, I still think that's they are going to appreciate significantly when the Fed does pivot and gives up its inflationary fight, when the unemployment levels start to rise, due to the companies having to let go of some of their workers. They can no longer sustain such high costs, and they're probably going to go out of business. Well, most of these stocks, the tech stocks, are going to have to fire a lot of their employees. I think Robinhood and a lot of varieties of these other tech stocks have actually started to let go of some of their employees. Again, not ground-shaking numbers, some small numbers now, but again, it's going to continue. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. You guys are awesome. Very, very happy we reached 10K. We're going to do that $1,000 giveaway this weekend, so make sure you're there. Peace.